Alright guys, welcome back to more Ignorance in Basketball. Now before we get into this very detailed, some may say psychopathic video, I just want to let you guys know I will be streaming on Twitch right after the game. A lot of you guys have been wanting to see my face. That is where you can see it. The link will be in the description. And follow it so you know when the cult is live. But let's get into this video because, as some of you may know, when it comes to this team, I'm not a normal, healthy human being. I look at every single thing a person could look at, okay? My brain just doesn't work normally. And when it comes to the playoffs, it's like that times 10. Now, a therapist would say that's not healthy. But luckily, there's no therapist in this cult because therapists are liars. That is a joke, but let's continue. So, I've watched these highlights probably over 10 times. Now, I know the number, but I don't want to disclose it because I don't want to be judged. Too many times, let's be honest. I think I'm the coach. Am I the coach? No. But it is what it is. So, because I am not only a psychopath, but a professional, I've noticed a couple things. Now, here are the things I think the Suns need to do to win. Actually, before I talk about all the things they need to do, this game is a must-win. Now, I'm not the kind of person that just wants the Suns to get out of the first round because in Death Valley, which is the name of this cult, if you're new, and this is not a YouTube channel, it is a cult. It is what it is. It's ring season. I fully believe the Suns have more than enough to win the championship, especially if they can stay healthy. So I'm thinking longer term here. They need to get this team over with as soon as humanly possible. I feel like they already blew game 2 thanks to fucking Dario Saric being the worst player I've ever seen in my life, having 4 turnovers and like 6 touches, but whatever. It happened. So they can't afford to blow another series. We already going to have the Nuggets or Blazers next, and we need all the help we can get. Now, I think the Suns match up well with either team, but, when it comes to the playoffs, you just need as many advantages as possible. And if we can get 57-year-old Chris Paul an extra couple days of rest, that would be muy bien. So, take this team seriously. I do not want to see the fucking Suns teams that see a wounded team and just don't give a fuck, act like they've done shit, and don't take them seriously. Put your foot on LeBron's fucking neck and get him out in the first round. Now, Nick Wright, I saw your silly ass about to cry, literally begging the people on your show. It was so fucking pathetic. He was begging them, like a dog, to pick LeBron. Like, I'm giving you guys a chance. I'm giving you guys a chance. LeBron has never lost in the first round. It's like, bitch, he also had not made the playoffs, but that happened. There's a first time for everything, Nick. I get it. You clearly have some sort of weird attraction to this man, and you're a little bit obsessed. It's creepy and sad, but hey, who am I to judge? I'm a psychopath too. So, get them out of the way. I don't give a shit. Take them seriously. Act like it's the fucking finals and it's game 7 these last 2 games. Or these next 2 games. That's number 1. Number 2. Go under every single fucking screen that they set. Don't switch. Don't just give them the mismatch that they want. Go under the screen and you'll have enough time to contest. The way I see it, only motherfucker that can shoot consistently from 3 on this team is Marc Gasol. And let's be real, nobody's setting any screens for Marc Gasol. Schroeder's been pretty good, but his shot is slow enough where you can go under and still contest it. LeBron shot 1 for 7 from 3 on game 4, and he's shooting like 32% from the series. We can live with that. The best LeBron, in my eyes, is a jump shooting LeBron. We want him shooting as many jumpers as humanly possible. That is the best thing for this fucking team. And I mean the Suns, not the Lakers. Because if LeBron is driving in and being aggressive, that obviously puts our guys in foul trouble, puts the perimeter guys in foul trouble, puts DA in foul trouble, because you know we're going to get hoed on these fucking calls. So just don't foul him when he's jump shooting, obviously. and let him shoot. Now, contest it, kind of, but don't overdo it. You know what I mean? To the point where you're fouling him. Don't be stupid. Which the Suns have been a very disciplined defensive team. They really don't foul jump shooters, which is great. I think that helps them, get so many wins, but I definitely don't want to see that type of goofy shit now. Another thing I would do, really, the thing about Anthony Davis being out, now I'm assuming he's going to be out these next 2 games. I've been watching some videos, and one of the doctors, I think we actually watched him on stream, but he said he thinks Anthony Davis is going to be out for the rest of the series. Now, even if he's back, game 7 or 6, I don't think he'll be himself, but I'm expecting, or I'm assuming at least, that he'll be out for at least this game. I think we can all agree on that, right? So the thing that helps about AD being out is that it helps our defense so much because we're not as undersized anymore. Like, instead of DA having to guard Anthony Davis, he can guard Drummond, which is a matchup he has been dominating all series. Shout out to him because I didn't even see that. I thought Drummond would be maybe a little bit better at times, but he has totally outplayed him, outclassed him from game 1 to game 4. He's been exceptional. Give this man his praise and give him a raise. So there's that. And then we can put Crowder on LeBron or Torrey Craig on LeBron, and then we can put Mikal, instead of having to guard LeBron where he's clearly outmatched. I mean, LeBron outweighs the motherfucker by like 100 pounds and is taller than him. We can put Mikal on Schroeder. I think he's a lot more comfortable guarding guards. I mean, that's pretty much what he's been doing all series. So I think that's when Mikal's at his best. He's also really good at guarding Luka, by the way, so I just wanted to throw that out there. But put him on Schroeder. That way Booker doesn't have to guard him. That way Chris Paul doesn't have to guard him. We want to make our 2 guards' job as easy as possible. Obviously, Chris Paul's dealing with injuries. Devin's been struggling these past couple games, so the less work they have to do on the defensive end, the better. Have them guard fucking the 2 rats. What's his fucking name? KCP and Stuart Little. Motherfucker with the headband, One Punch Man. You guys know what I'm talking about. Have them guard them, because let's be real, what are they going to have? 3 points a game? Who gives a shit? They're not running anywhere. All they do is, okay, I don't need to insult them. Let's move on. This is not about them. But you do look like Stuart Little. And the other one does look like Master Splinter, but African American. Oh, for the record, I'm black. Let's just let you guys know that now. Everybody on stream has been shocked. If you think I'm lying, you can go check it out. I just want to let you guys know that now. Get the Klansmen out of the way. I'm kidding. It'd be pretty hard to watch fucking basketball and be in the Klan. Who the fuck are you going to root for? Nobody? Exactly. Another thing. I'm expecting the Suns to shoot a lot better this game. I'm hoping for 36% and up from 3. From the field, who the fuck knows? I'm expecting that to be better too, but because Anthony Davis is going to be out, he really makes their entire defense. He's their best shot blocker by far. He's really the only person I don't want people driving in on. And because he's basically a gigantic guard, he's actually a really good perimeter defender too. So the fact that he won't be in will make things so much easier for the shooters. Because if he's not in the perimeter, then, if he's not in the middle trying to block shots and shit, that makes things harder for the Lakers' perimeter defenders because they really can't guard you as close because you can just blow past them, and instead of, sending them to Anthony Davis, you're sending them to Marc Gasol or Drummond, who's not even half the rim protector that AD is. So I think things will be easier for guys like Crowder, guys like Mikal, especially since he won't be guarding fucking LeBron. All the shooters, Cam Johnson, Craig, you guys know the list. And Booker too. But I still think he's going to get doubled every play, but we'll see. Speaking of Gasol and Drummond, because they can be good offensively. They're not fucking scrubs. They're good players. But I think you can expose them in the pick and roll, and I would attack that pick and roll as much as humanly possible, especially Marc Gasol. Cam Payne, every time you see Marc Gasol, I want you to ISO him and drive in every single fucking time you can. You can take everybody off the dribble. You took damn LeBron off the dribble last game. So you should be fearless this game. This should be Cam Payne's best game. This is where he thrives, with his herky-jerky style. He kind of catches people off guard. They should be looking out for him now. I mean, the man's shooting 50% from 3 this series. So, Campaign, I'm expecting you to eat, young man. Same thing with Drummond, though. You can play them both off the court. Try to get Harold in there. You know he can't guard a motherfucking anybody, so that's what I'm expecting. And really, DA, you don't have to do much. A lot of people are like, DA needs to go for 30. You just got to play your regular game. You know what I mean? Dominate the matchups you've been dominating. I wouldn't, like, if Marc Gasol is at the if they start Marc Gasol at the 4, which I don't expect them to do, but just in case they want to have Drummond and Gasol, I would just stick to DA guarding Drummond. I don't think DA is amazing at guarding bigs who can shoot threes. It's kind of his weakness. And obviously we want DA inside as much as possible, trying to block guys like LeBron out. So if you do have Marc Gasol, I would just put him on the perimeter. Or if you do have Marc Gasol at the 5, maybe even go small or just have somebody else guard Marc Gasol at the perimeter, or just play a zone. You could do that too. But just keep DA inside as much as possible. Obviously, don't get like fucking 3-second violations and shit, but I would just try to keep DA inside and keep him out of foul trouble, because if he gets in foul trouble, who the hell is going to protect the fucking rim? Saric? I don't think so. So, I think that's it. In conclusion, go under every fucking screen, force them to shoot threes because they suck at it, have Mikal guard Schroeder, have Craig. I think Craig should get more minutes too. I think Craig had about 15 and Cam Johnson had about like 20 or 30, something like that. I would switch those minutes. I think Craig deserves more minutes. He's been shooting consistently. Obviously, he's a better defender, and he's a veteran, and he's been in deep playoff runs, so I would go with him unless he starts fucking up, which we've seen. But that's another thing to think about. But even if they don't, I still think this game and this series is the Suns to lose. If they just play regularly, they will win this series. I've seen a lot of people saying they need to play faster, they need to play slower. These are my thoughts on that. Honestly, I mean, if AD was totally healthy, yeah, I think they should play faster. But because I don't think the Lakers really have a lot of offensive firepower, and I think the Suns are just that much of a better team, I think if they just treated this game like a solid regular season game, don't treat it like you're playing the fucking Thunder, but if they treated this game like they treated like those Bucks games or those Sixers games, they should win this game by 20, 30 points. Easily. Just when Chris Paul has the ball, you play a little slower. When Campaign has the ball, you play a little faster. Just play like you've been playing all season long. Play good defense. Don't do anything stupid. I don't think they have to do any crazy schemes. Just do the shit that I've talked about. I don't even think they need to double LeBron, really. Make LeBron a scorer. It's not really where he's comfortable. I think LeBron's at his best when he's penetrating, kicking out, getting everybody else involved. You know what I mean? Try to match LeBron's size with Crowder and Craig, even though, they're not going to do an amazing job guarding him one-on-one because literally nobody can. But just do those things, and I think they should be able to blow this Lakers team out, honestly. I think the crowd is going to be crazy. Like I said, I'm expecting guys like Mikal and Crowder to have way better shooting nights. And I think the Lakers are going to shoot even worse than they did last game. Now, with LeBron being the exception, he was like 1 of 7 from 3. I don't think that's going to happen again, but I can actually go through their numbers because, believe it or not, I have the internet. Jared Dudley obviously didn't play. Like Matthews was 2 for 5. Kuzma 1 of 5. I'm expecting more numbers like that. Gasol 3 of 5. Caruso 2 of 6. Ben McLemore 2 for 3. That's not happening again. Dennis Schroeder 2 for 6. Schroeder was 3 for 13. I don't know if he'll be that bad, but with Mikal, I trust Mikal's defense to guard him. So even if he's around like 40%, maybe even 50, as long as he doesn't have like 25 points, we should be fine. So even if he does, I think the Suns can match the Lakers' scoring because Anthony Davis won't be playing amazing fucking defense like he has been all series. So I'm not worried. This is definitely the Suns' game to lose. They should win this game relatively easily as long as they don't fuck it up. Like, even if LeBron is amazing, if the Suns lose this game, it's because they fucked up. So we should be pissed at them if they lose, in my eyes. So I think that's all I got for today. Obviously, we will be watching the game. Join the Discord because we may or may not be streaming the games. Who knows what's happening? Obviously, we'll be on Twitch after the game. And that's it. Peace.